Welcome back everyone. So we're about halfway through, I think, at the end of this video, about 5,000 hands played. The last 4,000 hands have been running at about break even, which isn't great. But this video, there's a lot of bluffs in, so probably a good one to demonstrate good spots where you can put your opponent on a range of hands and then think about a bet size that's going to make him fold that range of hands. So quite a few of them in here. I think you might enjoy it if you do like popping a little bluff out here or there. So if you like this, drop a like in, drop a comment in if you think it's worth bluffing at the micro stakes, and if you think it works or it doesn't work. Let me know your thoughts on it and check the hands out, and I'll leave you to enjoy this little montage. Oh, let's see. I think pocket nines, we definitely want to squeeze these. I think 18. If this guy jams, we're happy to call it off. If this guy re-raises, we're going to fold. Considering the flop that came, very good. Happy to pick 8 big blinds up. Pocket nine's definitely a hand we don't want to go 4 ways with. Queen Jack against a 50% VPIP over, how many hands is this? 67. We definitely want to raise this against this guy. And we don't need to go super big. And in position, I think this would probably serve best as a flat call with limited information on this player. And we've got top pair, backdoor flush and straight draw. He can have ace king here, obviously. I'm just going to check back because if he's got ace king, he's probably going to check it. And I think now with this one on table 4 as well, we are probably priced in to call. This is going to get jammed. We're going to check jam. And this, I think we're not going to get called by anything apart from a chop. We called that right with his ace king anyway. I'm just jamming this here. We've got a pair plus a flush draw. We can run it twice if he wants. And we've won both runouts, which is fantastic. If you think about it there, we've got tons of equity. We've got an up and down straight draw, flush draw, blasted in. Without a sec, there's not too much thought to be at there. This guy, we've got tagged as tight, played against him previously. I think I'm going to flat this rather than 3-bet it against such a tight opening range. And against this small c-bet, we've got backdoor straight and flush draws, and he's made it quite small, so I'm going to flat. And he goes quite large on the turn. I don't see any benefit of raising here because we're not going to get ace queen or king queen to fold, so I'm just going to flat and hopefully hit a club or an ace. I think we have to call this. I think a guy this tight, he's probably got ace queen, so I'm going to have to call with our ace on the river, unfortunately. I don't see how I can fold this. He can have ace king, but I'm going to call. I'll pop the queens. Good job we didn't try and raise him. And he will open any king, I think, on the button. Pretty much. Probably going to open just about any 2 cards on the button, I think. And we'll go. I'm going to flat this suited one gapper again. Just a range C bet. Small. And we've got a gut shot and backdoor clubs there. And I think his 8-9 definitely raises. I think if we bet small again. What is this guy doing? We've got a gut shot and 1 over. And he's bet pot. Well, we're going to have to call now, unfortunately. And I'm going to absolutely bomb this. He's folded the jack. No way. What a gadget. This small ace I'm gonna check back. Hands I'd expect him to lead out with here. Any spade or heart draws and Jack 10, Queen 10. That's a blank river card. So if he bets again I will call. We are beat by some ace X. Yeah, I think we call this. There's loads of draws missed. What has he got for value here? Better ace, which he can definitely have. Or as mentioned, Queen 10, Jack 10. Jacks we'll open. We'll probably 4-bet these if he 3-bets. We'll fold to a jam though, because that's only ever aces, kings, ace, king sometimes. When he leads out, I think we want to raise, and then if he jams, we just fold because 7-8 can be there and 2-pair type stuff. I don't like this guy calling. I'm going to raise and not big, and then fold if we get jammed on. Even though we've hit a set here, I'm not in love with it. I'm going to check this. And we've definitely got the best hand now. I think 10's there. We're getting this all in, because if he's got a 10, he's never folding. Let's just rip it. Let's just rip it. Cheers, buddy. Knew he had a 10 there. That river was absolutely phenomenal. Like chef's kiss. Ooh, beautiful. Not very good so far. I'm going to check this king back. I'm not going to bother betting. He will bet anything with a spade here. And I think an ace would have bet for protection. I think we want to go a little bit larger. Because he's not going to hold anything with a spade in his hand. And then I think we just check back river in case he does have an ace. Or pocket fours with no spade. I've just incorrectly sized that there. That wanted to be 8x. In position. Definitely want to bet this. I think we can just put him all in. I'm going to call this. I'm going to fold now because if he's got a set, we're knackered. Oh, you must be joking me. Fucking hell. Cheers? What the fuck's that? Two ace kings. Ooh. I'm going to bet this quite large against the fish. I'm not going to... This configuration's really tight. So I'm going to flat. And we might be in a bit of spot of trouble here. Without a heart, I'm like tempted to just fold this. Because his ace king, if he's got ace king, queen, I don't think queens ever bombs this size. I'm just going to fold. Because if he's got ace king, he's likely got the ace king with the ace of hearts. Likely. I think this king jack off against him is good enough to raise. And then we'll just see betting position quite small. I would think he's got 7-8 or an ace. I don't think I'm ever going to get an ace to fold, and we've got some showdown value now, so I'm quite happy just to check this back. And see what he does. Depending on size, we've probably got a call. He's got some draws that have missed. 7-8 being the one we've just mentioned. We called it. Wow, that's a big bet. Queen 10 maybe? Ah, yes! Have a bit of that. So pocket tens we've opened into two fairly tightish players, maybe. And this I'm gonna bump up. And in position just gonna go for a small C bet. Gonna barrel on it any heart. I think we bet small again. Pretty sure that the queen would let us know. And then I'm going to overbet this river. Because like I say, I'm fairly sure a queen would have let us know. I'm going to go for it. If he's calling, I'm guessing he's got a queen. Triple barrel gets through on 2 and L. So basically what we've done there is small bet, expecting a queen to raise on the flop. Small bet again on the turn. Again, expecting a queen to raise. When he doesn't raise there, pretty certain he does not have a queen. So a decision on the river there is, we've capped his hand. He can't really have any super strong hands there. No queen X really, realistically, because they would have raised. So we're just going to absolutely bomb river, expecting everything but a queen to fold. So that was what we were doing there. We're going to half pot C bet this. I think we just flat call. I'm going to just small bet this, trying to get his ace X of spades to fold.